Hey guys, what's going on? It's your average YouTuber, Unstoppable9426, and in this episode I'll be going over tips and tricks for how to defeat the fan-voted hardest boss in Bloodborne, the Orphan of Kos. This guy is a struggle, but in my opinion what makes Lawrence harder than this guy is, for me at least, the Orphan has a lot easier tells to his attacks. And once you understand those tells to the attacks, then you really don't struggle that much anymore. So the main attacks to note that the Orphan has, one of them is that attack right there, where he kind of rushes at you with his placenta. You can generally dash forward and you'll miss, and he'll miss and you can get hit. Now right there, his little spinny attack there that he has to charge up. That's an easy way to parry him, and if you don't already know, if you use a Blood Rapture rune and or an Odin Ride rune to replenish health and Quicksilver bullets from Visceral attack, for some reason it's glitched in the first phase of this fight to give you 4 times the amount that you would normally receive. So go in there with those and you'll never run out of Quicksilver bullets, and you'll barely have to use your blood vials if you know the fight well enough to not take a single hit. Now that jump attack right there is important, because if you just barely move forward, allow him to fly over your head and charge a backstab, it's one of the easiest ways to get a backstab and do damage. Again, as you see there, I just scoot around to the left whenever he runs at me with the placenta dragging the ground. When he charges up the double spin, get that parry, and that right there is an example of the glitch on the Blood Rapture. Now, another attack to note, if he'll ever get to it, is this. When you see him do this, you have a second to back off. If you're crazy, you can get in there and try to get some hits in as the attack happens, but that's something I do not recommend whatsoever, because half the time it's going to end very, very badly. I got lucky in the last piece of footage that I lost, but still. And then, once the Orphan transitions into phase 2, that's when this fight gets real. At this point, yeah, you can still parry him, but I recommend not even bothering with it. Put those Quicksilver bullets into your old Hunter bow. That's one of the best uses that you've got for Quicksilver bullets. Now his attacks, that one is a good one to know, because if he leaps over you, you can do the same procedure as you would in his first phase and get the backstab. Now that attack right there is also important, because he will throw the placenta one way and then jump over you and throw it again. What you want to do at that point is back off, and then as he's going over your head, dodge backwards. That way he'll miss again. The radius on that cone attack, I do believe gets bigger, but it doesn't get much bigger. Now for some reason I've gotten him to do that. Instead of an actual parry, he'll just sit still and let you take some hits. Now this attack, the lightning attack, my honest to God recommendation is back as far away as you can from where the lightning originates, which is the corpse of Kos. And you'll note that there are gaps in the lightning that you can run through. Those gaps will save your life. But if your timing is on point, you can roll through the lightning. As you can see here, I'm getting my ass wrecked. But most of these attacks, you can parry them, just for future reference. And yet, unfortunately, your Blood Rapture runes and your Odin Ride runes, they're done at this point. They will not give you 4 times the benefit bonus. I don't know why that is in the first phase, but who knows. Now that attack right there was what I was talking about earlier. If he does that 3-bit attack, just barely move under him, and at that point, all you have to do is charge the backstab and you'll hit him. And that right there is what I also was referring to with the lightning attack, with the gaps in between strikes. Now see, right there when he's in the air, all you have to do is literally move forward and you can get the backstab. Unfortunately, in this piece of footage, I fought him like a scrub. So I really didn't get the opportunity to show very well how I did it. When the Orphan walks towards you, I've generally noted that he's preparing an attack, one of his mid-range attacks whenever he walks. If he's going to just come right at you with a full-on sprint, that's generally when he's got a very powerful attack coming, like a charge right there. As he's charging, as you can see, you just get some shots in, backpedal from that one attack, and don't do what I just did there and dodge back. If you get lucky enough to dodge forward, again, as I've said probably for the 15th time this entire episode, get backstab. Another thing I would recommend in terms of weapon choices, you can use the quicker weapons, like I've fought him plenty of times with the Blade of Mercy. I fought him here with the Chikage because I just wanted a different test. In the Son of Sullivan fight, the one character that you've seen through most of my walkthroughs, I used the Stake Driver. The Stake Driver and the non-transformed turret hammer. And let me tell you, it was great. I wrecked the shit out of this guy with the Stake Driver because it was so fast and it had the potential to just keep him in a consistent stun lock. And yes, if you haven't noticed, you hit the Orphan enough times, you will get him to perform this little stun lock feature. Which is quite weird considering that not only can you parry this guy, but you can stun lock him as well. And he's still considered the hardest boss in Bloodborne. And again, the reason for that is just his sheer erratic nature. He's way more erratic than Lawrence, but the thing about him and his erratic nature is that you can learn this guy's attacks. Unlike Lawrence, where it's going to take you probably 50 million attempts to get good. This guy, once you understand it, it doesn't take you that long to really get good. Like, this fight, yeah. This was probably the first time I had fought him since I stopped playing Bloodborne for the longest time. With experience comes knowing really how to beat this guy. Again, the strategy may change. Obviously, I might not have be showing the same strategy here as someone else might have. But the key to this, again, learn the moves, time your dodges carefully, learn when to parry, when to not parry, and on top of that, get yourself a good weapon. At least plus 10. Plus 10 will wreck this guy's day. And I don't remember what level I was exactly here, but I know for Son of Sullivan I was like level 90. That was alright. I mean, I crushed the Orphan in like my third try with him. So that's honestly all I'd recommend. And then once you beat this guy, oh man, your blood pressure will be very, very high. This guy just like this fight right here, my hands were shaking the entire time. And once I beat him, I was just like, oh my god, yes. Defeating him gets you the Kos Parasite, which is a marvelous weapon for a pure arcane build. Well, that's the end of that one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe to stay in tune, and y'all have a great day.